Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a look that I really don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but basically it's going to include this inked in pink Maybelline color tattoo metal. Yeah, 24 hour, it's a cream shadow. So it's going to be a pinky tone look, and I already clipped my hair back and put on my BB cream, which is this Rimmel BB cream. I have a review of that. If you'd like to see that, I'll link it below. And, my Milani eyeshadow primer, I already applied that too. So that's all that I have applied, just the base. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do before I go in with the color tattoos is I'm going to take this Makeup Revolution Neutrals versus Neutrals palette. And I'm going to take, and you'll have to excuse the dirty mess because I'm going to be using this mirror. But, yeah, I'm going to take this second shade from the top row, and I'm going to apply that all in the crease. It's basically as a transition shade. Just use a fluffy brush. Yes, yes. And I'm going to try to keep that out of the frame so you can see, but I'm basically just going to put this in my crease. And this is actually a dupe for the shadow Naked from the Naked palette, the original one. Because I have the dupe, like the Makeup Revolution dupe, and this shade and the shade that's supposed to be a dupe for Naked and the iconic one are the exact same. So yeah, this is a dupe for that shade. So if you have that, you can use that, or just any really light tone brown. Alright, so I think, yeah, that's built up good enough. This look is light. This look is not going to be extremely dark or anything like that. It's going to be very natural looking. So now I'm going to go in with this Maybelline tattoo color, and I'm going to take it on my flat shader brush. You can use your finger, but I like the way it picks up with this brush. Just use any kind of really flat brush and just apply it to the eyelid. Oh, I forgot to do something. So just do not apply it to the outer lid. Just apply it to the inner and the mid lid, because we are going to have to go in and put in a darker shade. I forgot to do that. I don't know why I forgot. So yeah, just apply it like so. On to the next. So, like I said, I forgot to do what I wanted to do, which was put a darker color in the outer V first, and then apply the inked, then apply the Maybelline tattoo. So, if you can, then do it this way. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to take, close every time I try, I'm going to take this shade right here, which, is just a more taupey mid-tone brown. It's actually very beautiful. And I'm going to take it on this flat shader brush, actually. And I'm just going to try my very best to apply it right here in the outer V. Okay, I'm going to apply it with the brush so you can see it down there. And then I'm going to take the other side, just flip it around and blend it. And you can build the color up. I'm going to have to build it up for sure. That way it kind of blends into the crease. So just apply it like this on the outer lid, but then you can take your shader brush and just kind of bring it up here too, into the like the crease. Just the outer V of the eye. And I'm going to go back in it one more time. And just, you know, build up this color, because this is a really pretty color and I want some definition. Okay, and then I'm going to add some more of that first shade that we added, the second shade in the top. I'm just going to add some more of that, just to help blend everything out, and we need more color in the crease. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this color switch thing, and I'm going to wipe off this brush real good, make sure all that dark shadow's off. And I'm going to go back in with the color tattoo. So to avoid this mistake, you can apply the dark shadow first and then go in with the color tattoo. But I messed up, so whoopsie daisy. I don't know why. Maybe I just didn't blend it quick enough. I don't know what the reasoning is. Now I'm just wiping this brush off again because, like, this is my most used brush. I love this brush. I love the way it applies certain products to certain areas. So now I'm going to take it and I'm going to take this shade right here, which is the second shade down, and just get it on the tip of the brush and just apply that to the inner corner. And this is just a really light pink color, and so it doesn't matter if you're applying the color tattoo and you get some on your inner corner like I did, because you're just going to be going over it with this really light color, which is going to make it pop regardless. So yeah, just apply that to the inner corner nice and good. Bam. Wow. So you could apply this color on top if you want to make it pop, but like I said, I'm good. I'm going to take my finger and actually blend, because it's so intense right here in this inner corner. I feel like I'm going to take the first shade, which is this matte white color, and just apply that to the brow bone. Which reminds me, I have to do my brows. I forgot all about my brows, but I'm going to be doing something quick. This is a very quick and easy tutorial. So, before I finish the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my concealer right quick. So I actually use two different concealers. So I'm going to use the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous for under my eyes, and then I'm going to go in with this Better Skin by Maybelline and put that on this blemish right here. So yeah, let me do that. Okay, and now I'm going to do the last step for the eyes and do my mascara and stuff. So what I'm going to do is take the darker brown shade that we use in the Ivory and in the crease, basically, and I'm going to take this blending brush. This is my Ecotools blending brush. It's a smaller blending brush, but it's still very fluffy. And I'm just going to apply that right here in this sweeping motion, moving my head back and forth basically to move it. And see, it creates that blown out look, which is what I really like. Okay, and then I'll just add anything I need. Like, I feel like the inner corner highlight goes to farther out there. It's more intense, so I'm going to go in with that inner corner highlight shade and just put it where it needs to be. And put a little right here on the inner corner. Alright, so now we're going to go in with some mascara, and this is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. Everybody talks about this mascara, but this is a new mascara to me, and I love it. It's got this really huge wand, and the product gathers at the end like crazy, so you might want to wipe it off as best you can. And then be very careful because it has a huge wand, but that huge wand lifts up your lashes. So yeah, let me show you. So just go in, and I'm going to put it on the top lashes only because I did put it on my bottom, or all mascara, not just this one, but any mascara. I was putting it on my bottom and my top lashes, but my bottom lashes are so little, I feel like you can just hardly tell it's even there. So I just apply it to my top lashes, and look at that. Va boom. And that is one coat. One coat. One coat, people. You see the difference? Oh my goodness. There we go. And that is one coat, dude. You can go on with 2 coats and make it bye boom, but I'm not going to because, like I said, everyday look. Alright, so, almost done. Now we just got to do, like, the rest of the face, basically. And so, yeah, before I forget, I need to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Retractable Ultimate Brow Pencil. So, this is in the shade Ash Brown. I always think I should say the shade, so I'm going to say it. But, yeah, it's one of those, you know, brow definers, which I really enjoy because they're really quick. So, let me show you all what I do. So, I take it to where the shorter side, like the tip of the triangle, is facing the inner corner of my eye. And I will actually just draw a line. I need to take it up a little bit. Just draw a line right there. Okay, so that we got that line there, and then I just fill it in. Bam. See this brow and that brow? Super natural, super easy, but so effective, right? And so quick. So now, same thing. So, as per usual, I'm going to take my Butter Bronzer and my e.l.f. Total Face Brush. And then I'm going to take the side of the brush like this. Just get product all on the side. And we're going to put it right here. And right here. Basically. And then I like to take it and just blend a little bit now. You can see this brush taking down my hair, but it don't matter because I got a read in my hair. This is like curls from yesterday. Alright, taking it on the side again and kind of blending it up all over the cheeks. Probably have to go one more, I usually do. And then I'm going to take a little on the side of the brush like I've been doing. And this time I'm going to pinch the brush like that. And I'm going to put it on the sides and tip of my nose. Alright, so now it's time for some blush. For blush, I've been using this e.l.f. blush in Shy. Now, this is only like a month or 2 old. It's really not that old, but yet it's already peeling off because it's really cheap, but I really like it. It's just a really pretty light pink blush, and I'm going to use my Wet n Wild contour brush and just tap, 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 and then I tap off any excess. And then just basically pat it, and then pull it, and then turn it, and blend, basically, is the pattern I like to do it in with this brush. But I love the way this brush applies it, and as you can see, it is very shimmery, but it's not as shimmery as like my Wet n Wild blush I used to use in Fantastic Plastic Pink, which I decluttered that. I didn't do a declutter video, but because I really don't have a lot of makeup that I decluttered, but I did declutter that blush because it just had big chunks of glitter. This has just got more of a sheen to it. It's actually marketed as a highlight, but they've had it forever and it's been a blush. I don't know why they changed it to a highlight, because I think it looks good as a blush. Or if you didn't like this, you could use a darker pink and go in with this as like a topper, a blush topper. So I went in again and I'm just tapping just to make sure I'm getting lots of pigment, because that was another problem I've noticed in my beauty routine that I have fixed lately. I just wasn't applying enough product to where you could even see it, because I was scared of applying too much. So now I really make sure I go in and blend everything. And while we're here doing all this powder, I'm going to set my under eyes. I don't know if it's too late to set your under eyes, but you know, I just want to set them just because. So I'm going to take my L'Oreal True Match blendable powder, and I'm just going to take this e.l.f. powder brush and just tap that, and you see it's going to pick up just a tiny bit of product. It's not too much. Tap that off and just tap this under my eyes and around my nose. So that's one of the reasons I kind of wanted to go in with this powder now. Sometimes, most of the time I don't set my face, but just to clean up, if I got any blush too far close to my nose, I want to be able to clean it up. So this is something good to do. Just set that concealer and blend it. Use it and set whatever in my T-zone, whatever's left I'm going to use for my T-zone, and just pat it. Alright, and now we are almost finished. We are going to go in with a highlight. So I'm going to use my Luna by Luna Cosmetics highlighter, and this is in the shade Electrica. And this is just a really pretty highlight. I don't know how you would describe it. It's more on the pinky side, but it also has a little bit of gold in it as well. So really beautiful highlight. I love it. And I'm going to take my e.l.f. highlighting brush for this. And there's how much product's basically on there. And just put it right there. The first time around, I just put it on the cheekbones. And then I go in a second time, and if I get too much, I'll tap it off. And then I'm going to go in and run it up above the brow right here. So you can see how that kind of creates like this triangular shape around the eyebrow. And then I'm going to take my sponge and tap everywhere I just applied powder. So on the forehead, on the nose, and then I'm going to take this side because it's flat and just tap all that together. I'm not tapping above where I put it on the forehead. I'm not doing that just because, you know, I barely put any there. Now we are going to move on to lip products. And yesterday I tried so many different lips and they all looked fabulous. But the lip that I ended up really, really liking, because I tried to do an ombre lip and that didn't turn out too well. So the lip I ended up going with, if I can find it, it's the Wet n Wild Think Pink. Here it is. And for this, if you go in and apply this, let me show you what it's going to look like. It's going to look like that. Super duper. I mean, you can't even tell, but it's like a lot darker pink than that in person. And it kind of looks crazy on my lips like that. So what I have found doing is just to first wipe off any foundation on your lips and any grossness. And just tap it like that. Just literally tap it all over the lip. So it's going to create a very sheer color. And you can just tap it out until that is all the color you want. Because I'm telling you, if I swipe this on, I swear I kind of look like a clown. It's just too pink for my skin tone or something. I don't know what it is exactly. But tapping it is so much better, in my opinion. So there we go. There's the pink lips. Now, beautiful spring, right? Beautiful. But I want to go ahead and add a gloss on top of this just to make it more glossy, because this is a matte lipstick, by the way. Awesome matte lipstick for like $2, I think. So what am I going to go in with? I mean, I just don't want to darken this up or change the color a lot. So I'm going to go in with the Butter Gloss, the Fortune Cookie one. And once again, I'm just going to tap this all over my lip. You don't really have to do this with the gloss, but I'm doing it. Because I just don't want to add way too much. I'm just going to use my finger to smooth that out. So yeah, this looks really good. Matches the blush and the eyes. On camera, I don't know if it's picking up that it matches, but it does. Okay, it matches. Pretty damn good. Alright, so now all I gotta do is set it with setting spray, and then I gotta go curl up my hair. Alright, so now we got the beautiful pinkness going on, and we gotta set this bitch in place. So the setting spray I've been using is this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray. And I usually like to go in my bathroom to do this because I have my nightstand right here and like my drink, but whatever, who cares. Anyway, I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild setting spray and a natural finish and just spray the hell out of my face. And then I kind of fan it. And that is basically that. And I mean, I was gonna say I'll come back after I curl it, but you get the gist, dude. This is it. I'm not gonna do that. Like I said, I'm probably gonna film the curl. So, film me curling it. So, yeah, that is this look completed. It's really glowy, really pink and beautiful, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Pink's my favorite color. So, yeah. I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, then don't forget to like it and subscribe if you're new, if you'd like to. And yeah, so I will see you all in my next video. Bye.